This next question is a hot one. It says, what is the gender of your baby? And
one step forward, two steps
hello guys,
backward.
what's up and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So for today's video, you guys are in a completely different setup. You're in my master bathroom, mainly because I really wanted this video to be very chill and relaxed. We are going to be doing a very personal Q&A, and it's funny because the last time I filmed in this bathroom, I filmed my Vogue Beauty Secrets video, and I was actually pregnant filming that video and I had no idea. So it's nice to run it back. I definitely wanted to do something just very candid, on the fly, something that felt a little bit more real and raw, which is why we're not in my typical beauty room setup. So let me know how you guys like this. I'm also filming on my vlogging camera, so it's not super profesh, even though I mean this is freaking high quality. But let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. If you guys are new here, hello, I am Ashley. I am currently 30 weeks pregnant with my baby, and yeah, I hope you guys will subscribe and join the fam. With that being said, let's go ahead and jump into the questions because I went to Instagram and you guys had a ton, so let's get started. You know what, before I get into the questions, I definitely want to chit chat a little bit about my pajamas because they are from Lilly Silk, which is the brand sponsoring a portion of today's video. And let me tell you, I'm so excited to be working with Lilly Silk because they are a brand that's dedicated to zero waste. So they truly try to make as many items as they can. So let's say they're making like a pajama set like this and they have excess material, then they'll actually use that material to create other accessories like their silk eye mask or even their satin scrunchies. Speaking of silk eye masks, of course, I had to get the silk eye mask to match my pajama set. And I love that it has an adjustable strap. So if you have a big head, a small head, it's gonna fit you. And their products are made with mulberry silk, which is really great for your hair and for your skin. This is incredible, let me tell you. I feel so luxe when I have on my mask and my matching PJs, but let's get into the PJs really quickly. I'm gonna stand up so you can see what they look like as a whole. I did size up to an extra large because I am 30 weeks pregnant. I know my bump is growing at the speed of light, and these fit very, very comfortably on me. You can see I have a lot of room to move and to grow as well. I also love the white detailing, the white buttons, but don't fret if you guys don't like the color black. They offer so many different colors on their website, so trust me when I tell you there's gonna be a color for any and everyone. I also love that the pants have a drawstring with an elastic band, so it gives me a little bit more room to grow into. I feel like these will make the perfect gift for yourself or for your friends and family this holiday season. I love that they feel very luxurious but not at a luxury price tag. They definitely offer their pieces at more of an affordable price, which is very, very nice. Speaking of price, I do have a discount code, so if you guys are interested in checking out any of the items I mentioned, I have my code listed right here on the screen, so that way you guys can save a little bit of money at checkout. Another thing I got from Lilly Silk is a white silk pillowcase. If you know me in white, then you know I love all white bedding because the moment I see a stain, I can instantly wash it. I just took this out of the closet, which is why it is a little wrinkled because I did wash it over the weekend, and you can see it held up very, very nicely through the wash. It also has that zipper closure, which I love in a pillowcase, and I have mine in the king size because I do have king size pillows. Now, I personally love sleeping with a silk pillowcase because it's great for my hair and my skin. The moment I switched from using cotton to silk, I feel like I saw a lot of improvement in my hair because it causes a lot less breakage. Granted, sometimes your head is just kind of like swirling off the pillow, but to me it's very, very much worth it to cause less damage on my hair. Another thing I'm really excited about from Lilly Silk is this blouse, and I'm sad that I ordered it in a slightly too small of size for me right now because I am 30 weeks pregnant. I got this in a size large. This is one of their blouses, and I love, love, love the pearl buttons on this. I seriously cannot wait to have this baby so that way I could rock and just style this blouse. I feel like silk blouses look so expensive and so luxurious, and I feel like you can style them up or down. It really just depends on what you're going for. This is so beautiful. I got it in black again with the pearl buttons, but they do offer them in different colors as well. So definitely check out Lilly Silk. I will have their link down below in the description. And again, if you guys want to use my coupon code, I will have it right here for you guys to shop. So we're actually going to keep the first question light and airy. It says, how are you feeling physically and mentally? So for me personally, I would say physically, I'm doing pretty good. When I entered my second trimester, I was getting a lot of round ligament pain, but that has subsided. I didn't really do anything to change that. A lot of people were saying walk and stretch and go see a chiropractor. I did some stretches here and there, but I haven't really been feeling that pain, which I'm so thankful for. Physically, I feel like I'm doing really great. I'm not in too much pain. I'm sleeping very, very well throughout the night for being 30 weeks pregnant. But I do feel like that's because my pillow game is really strong. I did post this on my Instagram stories and you guys were like, look, I need a demo. I need you to show me how you lay on these pillows. And I told Ulysses and he started laughing, but pretty much I just stack 2 king size pillows on top of each other. I also have my C-shaped pillow slightly on top of the king pillows. So that way when I lay down, I'm a little bit more elevated, because I notice that when I lay flat, I get a lot of acid reflux and a lot of heartburn and indigestion, and then I just start vomiting. So I have to sleep elevated. And then I also just got this wedge pillow from Boppy, which I love because it supports the belly. I feel like as your belly starts to get bigger, you want something on the side of your belly when you're sleeping on your side to support it. So for the most part, physically, I've been really, really good. I know as I get to the end of my pregnancy, things will start to change, but as of right now, I'm in a really good place. Mentally, I'm in a really good place as well. In the beginning, I felt like, I guess you can say it was really difficult for me because my body was going through so many different changes and I didn't know how to cope with it. Like, seriously, your body's changing every single week and every single month and you constantly have to get used to something new. So in the beginning, that was a little rough for me, I'm gonna be honest, but right now, I love my bump. I love the way it looks. I love showing off my bump and I'm just in a really good place. So I'm really, really happy. Next question is vaginal birth or C-section, medicated or unmedicated? Now for me going into it, I definitely want to have a vaginal birth, and that vaginal birth, I do want it to be medicated. I don't want you guys to scare me with your epidural views or anything like that, because I am going into it knowing that I want a medicated birth. Obviously anything could happen, you guys. The baby could be breached. Maybe the baby didn't turn. I may need to do a C-section. That is all in God's plan. So if that's what needs to happen, that's what will happen. But I do know in my heart, I do want my birth plan to be a vaginal birth and I want an epidural. And that's that on that. Listen, this next question, it's a little juicy. It says, how has your sex life changed since being pregnant? Now, I didn't really find out I was pregnant until I was about 5 weeks pregnant, and my nausea didn't fully kick in until about 9 weeks. So from 9 weeks to about 18 weeks, we did not have sex. Like, I didn't want him near me. I didn't want him breathing on me. I didn't want him touching me. Nothing. But around like 18, 19 weeks, I started to feel more like myself. My nausea medication started to kick in and I started feeling good. So I put on like a little lingerie moment outfit one night and he was like, hold up, what is happening? What is actually happening? So I will say from that point on, our sex life has changed and the sex drive has gone up a lot more than what it used to be, because as you guys know, when you are pregnant, your hormones start to change and they say sex is just like a million times better, and I can attest that it is truly a million times better when you're pregnant. The next question says, are you gonna show more of your relationship once the baby is here? I will definitely say yes. I feel like that's something I've been doing a lot more, especially on Instagram. Since announcing that I was pregnant, I've been showing a little bit more of Ulysses to you guys because I want you guys to get to know him so that way you know me, and so that way when baby's here, you guys can say, okay, baby's more like Ulysses, or oh, baby's more like Ashley. I just want you guys to know both sides and not just one side. For so many years, I kept our relationship very sacred because I didn't want like any outside interference. You guys know when you cherish something, you want to keep it all to yourself. You don't want to share it with anybody else. That's how I treated our relationship for so long. And for so many years, obviously it's worked out. We've been together for 12 years and it's been amazing. I've seen a lot of toxic things happen when people share their relationships on social media. So that's why I was a little bit hesitant. But once baby's here, share. I really want to share more of Ulysses and our relationship with our baby. So for sure, you guys will definitely get that. This next question says, how many kids do you want? Now, me and Ulysses have discussed this in the past, and we have said we want our max to be 2, but if during my second pregnancy I get pregnant with twins, that's just a blessing in disguise, so then it will be 3. But I just can't see myself doing this like a 3rd time around, because as you guys know, my pregnancy has been borderline traumatizing with my nausea, and it's not just nausea, it's like extreme nausea to the point where I had to be on medication from 13 weeks to 30 weeks. This is actually my first day not taking any nausea medication, and this morning, girl, it was rough for me. I'm pretty sure I traumatized Ulysses. He's probably like this grown-ass woman with her head in the toilet, peeing all over the floor, because when I throw up, it's like, it's a lot of force. So then like the baby's pressing down on my bladder and I'm just like urinating all over the floor. It's just a hot mess. It's an uncomfortable situation. So I'm really, really nervous about going into a second pregnancy because I'm not entirely sure if I'll have the same experience. I hope not. I hope it'll be completely different. But then again, you never really know. 2 max. If the second time around we get blessed with twins, then that's a blessing in disguise, but we'll see what happens. This one's actually a really good question. It says, do you plan on being a stay-at-home mom once baby is here? And the answer to that question is yes and no. I'm so incredibly blessed to be able to work from home. So will I be staying at home with the baby? Yes, but I will be working while also caring for my baby, which will be a little bit difficult, but I'm hoping that over time I can find a happy medium and I'll be able to manage doing both. Obviously, when the baby's old enough to go to daycare and preschool and all of that, that's what the baby will do, because I feel like human interaction is really, really great, and staying at home with me all day, every day just is not the way to go. But 100%, I don't plan on giving up on YouTube or Instagram or anything like that to be like a stay-at-home mom. I do still intend on working while also caring for my baby. You know, there's a lot more that I want to say when it relates to that question, because I feel like people always assume that the mom is going to be like the stay-at-home mom. It's never like the stay-at-home dad, you know? It's like the mom's going to give up her career to be the stay-at-home mom. The dad, he can continue his career, but you gotta be at home caring for your baby, you know? And I have a problem with that. The next question says, do you enjoy being pregnant? And I feel like a lot of you already know the answer to this. And it's not that I don't enjoy being pregnant. I just don't enjoy all of like my symptoms and nausea associated with my pregnancy. But trust me when I tell you, I love the feeling of like my baby moving inside of me and just knowing that I'm growing a human and a life. Like I love that, but I don't love like all the nausea and all the sickness. So I guess you can say yes and no. This next question is asking, how much weight have you gained since being pregnant? So since being pregnant, I've gained a total of 20 pounds during my pregnancy. So I like to think of it as like 10 in my first trimester and 10 in my second trimester, even though the majority of my weight gain did happen around my second trimester, because that's when my medication started to kick in. So I was able to eat a lot more, whereas in the first, I wasn't really hungry at all. I do hope to only gain around 30 pounds for my height. I don't want to exceed 30 pounds. I'm hoping in my third trimester, I also gain like another 10. And then after pregnancy, I'll kind of just get back into my regular routine of wanting to eat healthy and working out. I do also feel like a lot of my weight gain has come from me not even working out during my pregnancy. I always thought that I was going to work out, but as a result of me being sick, that's just not something I was able to do, unfortunately. But once I give birth to this baby, y'all, I'm definitely going to get back on it once I'm cleared by my doctor. I want to start working out again, and I want to start eating cleaner, because my diet during my pregnancy has been pretty crappy. I feel like I eat a lot of carbs and like barely any protein, because meat kind of weirds me out still. Oh my God, so I love this question. It says, how do you practice self-care while pregnant? I definitely want to do like a full-blown like self-care routine while I am still pregnant and show you guys what I do to actually care for myself during pregnancy, because I feel like it's really easy to kind of just let yourself go because your body is going through so many different things, and mentally it just takes a toll on you. So it's really easy to be like, not getting my hair done, or not getting my feet done. But one thing I love doing is getting like pedicures every 2 weeks. And me and Ulysses love to go together. It's something we love to do together. He loves getting his feet done, and it just feels really, really nice. Also a good skincare routine. This tub behind me, I'm constantly in this tub, y'all. So again, I do have a self-care routine coming, but it's important that you just do like the little things to make you feel good. Like put a little makeup on, do your hair, put on a nice outfit. Even though dressing is really difficult while you're pregnant, I do want to do like a full routine video dedicated to this. So let me know how you guys would feel about that down below in the comments. So someone says, I see you're taking maternity photos. What's your take on nude photos? So for me personally, I'm just not that confident to like completely undress in front of a photographer and like hold my boobs and like try to hide my vagina and all of that. That's just like not something I think I'm capable of doing. Like if that's something you're into, more power to you. Those photos are gorgeous, and obviously pregnancy is just so beautiful. But for me personally, I'm into like the really like frilly dresses and stuff like that for maternity photos. So that's something I'm going to be doing. I did already book my maternity photo shoot, and I can't wait for you guys to see who it's with because their pictures are incredible. A couple of YouTubers have taken their photos with these people, and they're just like out of this world, so good. So definitely stay tuned. I seriously cannot wait to post them once they're done. It's gonna be like within the next 2 weeks. This next question is a hot one. It says, what is the gender of your baby? And
Ain't none of your damn business what we having. That's the answer.
I'm not gonna lie, Ulysses scared the crap out of me. He really, really did. We do intend on telling you guys the gender soon. I am going to upload like a little shorts video to YouTube because we don't really have like a long form video of us finding out the gender, unfortunately, but you guys will know in about a week or so. I think I'm gonna drop that video. So stay tuned, subscribe if you guys haven't already, like this video. Don't forget to check out Lilly Silk for some very nice, luxurious jammies. And that is pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I definitely wanna film more videos like this, more vlog style. Y'all know the drill. Subscribe, all that jazz, and I'll be sure to catch you guys all on the next video. Deuces.
Immature lover who don't use big words, yeah.